Welcome to Adom Home Cooking. Today I'm going to be preparing flapjack. Don't forget to press the like button and also to subscribe. So these are the ingredients for preparing Adom Home Cooking special flapjack. I'm using my oat, my quicker oat roll, just like the normal oat that you use for your porridge. Here, I put some here. I have my desiccated coconut. This is just a coconut that has been grated and dried. It's been grated and dried, desiccated coconut. I have my dry fruits here, currants. This is a dry currant. It's like this. I just pour some in my bowl. You can also use dry fruits, the one you use in your cake. To do this, I have my golden syrup here. I just pour some in my bottle, and my ground cinnamon. And of course, I also grease my tray, my baking tray. I grease it with margarine or butter, and then I sieve some of the oats on top of the butter because I don't want my flapjack to go too greasy. So I just sieve some to add to the grease baking tray. Whilst I'm going to prepare this, my oven is already heating. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my oats. I don't normally measure, I just take enough oats. I pour all the dry ingredients together, all the dry ingredients. This is my currants. I'm just going to use 4 tablespoons of my currants. You know, with the children, sometimes if you put too much fruit, they don't eat it. So I'm just putting 4 tablespoons of my currants. And then the desiccated coconut, I'm going to put a tablespoonful. I'm adding all the dry ingredients together. And then I'll just add about a teaspoonful of the ground cinnamon. After adding all the ingredients together, I'm just going to stir it well before I add the golden syrup. This is very healthy snack. You can have this with your tea with no sugar in it, and the children can have it as a snack. Or you can also serve this at the parties for your starters. So I mix all the dry ingredients together. So I'm just going to add my golden syrup. I'll add a bit at a time, not too much. It's just like honey, so you can also use honey instead of the golden syrup. A bit at a time, and then I'll stir this. Mix it well till you get it like a firm dough. So now it's a bit hard, so I'll add a little bit more of the golden syrup. Then you mix it well. So here we are. Got my mixture, my flapjack now mixture. Just going to bake it in a flat baking tray. And then you flatten it up, flatten it, make it flat, because after it's cooked you are going to slice it. Use your spatula or your spoon to flatten it. So you can use your spatula to flatten it. Use anything flat to flatten it into your baking thing, because you want it flat. Spread it, and then you bake in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes till it's golden brown. Then you leave it to cool a bit, and then you slice it. So now after 15 minutes, you see my flapjack is looking so good. So my flapjack is ready after I bake it in the oven for 15 minutes, and it's good. So I'm not going to slice it this time. I'm going to use my shapes to shape it. This is my flower shape. I have animal shapes here as well. But if you want to slice it, you just slice it anyhow, triangle that you want. But now I'm just going to use my shapes. Press down. I leave it to cool before I do the shaping. It will break. That's why I'm trying to cut it whilst it's hot. So turn it, twist it, so that it will cut through well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use shapes to shape it up. So after cutting with the animal shapes, I'm using my spatula to gently lift it up, lift it off the baking tray so I can take my flapjack shapes out. Just lifting it up so I can take the shapes out. So I will now use my hand to take the shape. See? But you can also cut it into triangles, squares, whichever shape you want. I use my animal shape. I've got elephants, a monkey, and the flower shapes. So this special Adom home cooking flapjack is ready. I have my animal shapes, I have my flowers here, the monkey, the lion, and the elephant. This is just like a biscuit. It can be served as a snack, as a finger food for the kids, and it's oats. And you can store it in a jug, in an airtight container to keep it fresh, not in the fridge, in a dry place. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.